What?
You know, this staying home all this time, I'm getting to look pretty slouchy. It's Jill for today.
Oh, hey.
Hello out there in YouTube land.
You guys getting tired of it all?
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, let's have a sip.
Ask your doctor if Damitol is right for you.
Demerol. This is a nice little amusing Chardonnay we're having today.
Amusing.
Very laughable.
That means cheap.
Yeah, it does. Well, we haven't done anything this week.
We've tried.
What I mean is, as far as the video goes,
No.
yeah, I didn't
We haven't.
video. My shoulder it's finally gone away. I had a video appointment with a doctor, which was my very 1st video appointment. It went very well. He was home. I said, "Are you in your family room or your den or something?" Because you could see, pictures of the kids and stuff on the back wall. And he said, basically 90% of his time now is spent home doing calls. What are you looking at out there?
I guess it's just that tree blowing.
I thought
on
maybe
the-
you were so bored with me that you were spacing out. Anyway, so that was very interesting.
Now, how can I get bored with you? We've only been together for 45 years. So.
And we've been together for, since mid-February, March, April, May. We've been together 3 months isolated, holed up in this penitentiary. What did you call it this morning? We were
Supermax.
a Supermax, like these big Supermax prisons. So that's where we're at right now. Anyway, so,
Well, we tried to do some things.
oh, my doctor's my arm. Okay, so we did
Oh,
try
your
to do
arm,
some
yes.
things, yeah. Well, I've got a list here. Ta-da.
She always has a
I
list.
do, and I mean, it's not in any necessary order. Opening up, the states are beginning to open up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of trepidation. Ooh, that's a pretty good word.
Yeah.
A lot of trepidation, a lot of nervousness, a lot of fear, a lot of excitement. I don't know. I mean, I know
I'm
we have
in
to go.
on the fear end of it.
Well, here we are really opening up on Memorial Day weekend. Now, first of all, I can't even believe it's Memorial Day weekend. It's like, really? So that is our event for the week, is going to try to be wrapping our brain around the fact that we just had Memorial Day. But I am a little concerned.
Yeah, especially
concerned.
now that they're talking about packing the churches,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Well, they didn't use that word, but they certainly,
Well, that's
the word
what
is the
they're talking
churches
about,
are open.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you need to use your own head, and I keep going back to what Dr. Fauci said early on. If you think you're overreacting, keep doing it, because that's probably the safest thing.
And that's what we're doing.
We're just...
We get out, we take our drives, we go pick up our groceries, and
We don't plan on interacting with
No.
people on a face-to-face basis without a mask until they've got a vaccine, and
Yeah.
one that works and everybody's sure of.
But we sure are enjoying our video chats with our friends
Absolutely.
and family. It's been
Absolutely,
great. But I wish you could get your sister Wendy. She Zooms at work. I don't know why she won't Zoom with you here.
Probably because she Zooms at work at her shift.
Supplying demand. We're going to talk about movies now.
Movies.
Movies.
Oh, movies.
We saw Krippendorf. I'm going to do it wrong.
Krippendorf's Tribe.
Oh, it's delightful.
That's a funny movie.
It is funny. It's Richard Dreyfuss, and we always forget that.
Jenna Elfman.
Jenna Elfman, I guess that's her name. Tom Poston is in there. Lily Tomlin is in there. It's a fun movie. It's fun. So again, it's one of those things. There's a little. Is there sex? Would you say there's sex?
Not
Innuendos?
graphic
No.
sex, but certainly innuendos.
Innuendos.
Yeah.
But it's clean.
Yeah, it's clean.
It's clean, and it's fun. It's fun. So let's do that. So we saw that, and then I think we also had mentioned last week that we had seen Julie and Julia, or did we?
Which,
Did
I
we?
don't know if
I don't know whether we
I
did
don't
or
think so.
not.
Well, we
Oh.
watched Julie and Julia for the
Umpteenth
umpteenth
time.
time. And once again, I got all excited about cooking, cooking something gourmet. So,
You always say cooking is romantic.
yeah. So I set about to cook Julia Child's beef bourguignon. And we did it right. We ordered all the ingredients online and got them, and I made it, followed the recipe just
you
as
did.
Julia had.
Yeah.
And while the Meat was absolutely delicious. It's stew.
It's
Bottom
stew.
line is it's stew, and it's stew that takes a heck of a lot of work.
A lot of steps.
Yeah,
A lot of steps.
But it's a very good stew.
Tasty.
But I didn't say yum like they did in the
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah.
but
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
But it's beef stew with wine at the
it's
end of
not
the day.
Dinty Moore.
No, it's not.
Thank God.
So he kind of got that one out of his system, but you're going to continue to cook.
I am. There was a scene in the movie
Go ahead. I've got it written down here.
where she's got like a sliced baguette.
Yeah.
And she's frying those in a cast iron skillet or something, or some pan, but she's got them so brown and so crispy and buttery.
Yeah.
And then she just piles on a bunch of
Bruschetta,
fresh
yeah,
ingredients to make bruschetta. And,
Tomatoes and basil and oh my
so
gosh, look
we have a
fabulous.
grocery pickup today, and I ordered a baguette, a fresh baguette from a well-known bakery here in town, and I'm gonna try that this weekend.
And I'm going to be right there.
Yep,
I'm going to be your little helper.
she's my cheerleader.
I am. You're good though. You just, you know, he
No,
always.
not that way, stupid. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
That's a joke. Like, no.
I don't call you stupid.
She has been so uptight.
I am.
Her eye twitches
My left
constantly.
eye. My left eye has been twitching so horribly. I can't. It's like, don't show me any close-ups because my eye
Yeah.
is just. It won't go away.
I hit her with this big mallet, but it
It
doesn't,
doesn't
seem
help.
to have any
Doesn't help.
effect.
I mean, no, keep hitting me. Keep hitting me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Speaking of hits and misses, now I think if you'll recall, I don't have it here with me. I showed you a packet, a sourdough starter packet, San Francisco sourdough starter packet that I bought, and I put it together this weekend. You add flour and water and this starter, and you're supposed to have all this amazing activity within 4 to 6 hours. Well,
I think she got the wrong packet. I think she got the sourdough non-starter.
it was a non-event. It just laid there in my bowl. It just laid there in my bowl. Now she had the person. I think it's a person. You know, has said that they'll replace it. So I wrote her today and I said, you know, I'm very sorry. I've done a lot of sourdough starters and I know what they are supposed to look like. Even if they're just sort of a starter, I know what they're supposed to. In fact, I've done a sourdough starter recipe. I'll put the link up there for you if you're interested in seeing it. So what have I got in my kitchen going right now? Tell them what I've got going in my kitchen right now.
Jill Ferday's homemade sourdough starter.
Howard sourdough starter. So I'm going to make my own sourdough starter. The lady will send me hers. Well, I'll try it, but so that
I know we've told you the story a million times, but when we lived in Boise,
Oh yeah,
Idaho,
yeah,
she made her own sourdough.
yeah.
And that was like the best bread
Yep.
I have ever tasted. And I grew up in San Francisco eating sourdough from all the major bakeries. That was the best bread. And we had an attorney there in Boise
We weren't in trouble.
who quit his job and opened a bakery, a bread bakery. And
Yeah.
Jill Ferday took her bread in there to see what he thought. And he just went, he couldn't believe she'd made that at home.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Oh, you're so sweet.
So anyway, hopefully we'll repeat that here.
He was just amazed that I did this in a home environment, I think. Well, it's damn fine bread.
Yes.
It's damn
Yeah.
fine bread. Okay. Okay, I got this. So I've done the sourdough recipe.
So you also had another bread failure this week. It
Oh,
wasn't a failure.
wasn't it?
It was just wasn't what we hoped for.
No, it just wasn't what I hoped for. I mean, it made good toast.
Yeah, toast and sandwich bread.
Yeah, but it,
You know, when you cook a baguette like that, you're
Yeah.
hoping for that super crisp crust and
Just didn't
kind of
happen.
an airy interior.
And I put the pan in the oven with the water, you know, to get that steamy environment. And actually, I have to say, that's the first time I've ever done that.
Maybe that was the
I
problem.
was just going to say, maybe that was the problem. I don't know. So that's that on that. I need a haircut. Got to do it again. I'm pretty good at cutting my own hair. You, on the other hand, we're going to keep a close eye on that hair of yours. I'm not going there again.
You're not cutting my hair?
I
again?
will cut your hair again, but I won't let it get as bad as it was. And there's a video in the Jill for Today library, and I'm giving you a link right here. Just so you can see me giving him a haircut.
It's a better haircut than I've got since we've been back in Portland for
18
years.
years. I gotta, you know what I have to do? I have to start plugging my videos in the Jill for Today library. Okay, so we're gonna do a haircut for both of us. Well, me especially. Memorial Day, like I said, we have absolutely nada planned. Yeah, we're gonna sit there and,
We're going to drink and eat too much, drink too much and eat too much,
yeah.
which has been our major hobby since the lockdown. But
I'm gonna just flip back to recipes for just a moment. Since we're talking about food, like that's like what we always talk about around here is food. Next week, I want to tell you, I'm making that coffee cake. I've had several people request that coffee cake. I mentioned it in passing that he actually had made it, and it was like killer good. So I'm going to do that on camera this week. The other thing I'm going to do,
I'll make the bruschetta on camera.
he's going to make the bruschetta on camera, and then I have a polenta dish that I want to make. I guess I'm kind of getting a craving for summer because almost all this stuff has fresh tomatoes. It's a tomato, it's the Jill Ferdier own creation. It's polenta, and then I'm making a topping, which is fresh tomatoes and garlic and fresh basil, just a wonderful, some sun-dried tomatoes in there, a little oregano. It's gonna be killer good. So I'm gonna make that on camera. Okay, now the last thing we want to talk about is Crystal's egg salad.
The highlight, culinary highlight of the week.
My gosh, that girl made a heck of a.
We have a neighbor right across the
Sweetest
little
thing in the world.
opening from us, who is married to an Indian gentleman and brings us wonderful, wonderful Indian food
All the time.
She actually brought us a chicken curry the other night, and she makes a rice,
I don't know
an
what she
Indian
does with
rice
it.
to go with it. It's just fabulous.
Oh.
But the chicken curry was wonderful. But yesterday,
Yeah.
she shows up at the door with a giant tub.
Well, we always text.
Yeah.
She says, "Do you want any egg salad?" You know, we say,
She leaves
really?
the door, rings the bell,
Yeah.
and goes. Yesterday, she brought over a big tub of
my
egg salad,
gosh.
and it was phenomenal.
It was.
It was phenomenal.
It was.
My
was.
mother, horrible cook that she was, used to make a great egg salad. And I think Crystal followed the same recipe, but instead of smashing all the eggs like my mother used to, they were
cut up or
they were big
broken?
chunks of egg in there, and she used the key ingredient that my mom used to use, is a 55-gallon drum of mayonnaise. Lots of mayonnaise in there.
You know what's so neat about our relationship, the Crystal and Sonny, her husband, is that we always have containers, so we send the food back and forth. So they will bring over food, like she's brought this egg salad. Now I'm going to take her container back, but I always take it filled with something, another type of food that they might like. And we've been doing this back and forth thing here for a month or two at least. The refilling each other's plates, and that's nice. And they're great kids, and we are so happy to have them
And they
as
have
neighbors.
3 of the sweetest
Oh my God,
children.
they're the cutest things I ever saw.
Yeah, just cute as can be.
When you were talking about your mom's egg salad, it made me remember that woman. I think she must have had the best foods, or Hellman's east of the Rockies. Load up a truck and back it into your mother's driveway. I'm not kidding you. The amount of mayonnaise this woman went through.
Yeah, and her tuna salad was the
Same way.
And my mother didn't, when Jill Ferdier makes an egg salad, there's onion in it, there's
Pickle,
pickle,
parsley.
and when she makes a tuna salad, there's sometimes
All kinds of stuff. in it. Same thing.
pickle relish, maybe capers,
Yeah,
and
capers,
stuff like
uh-huh.
that. My mother, egg salad, eggs, mayo, salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Tuna salad, tuna, mayo.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as kids, we love that.
Well, it is apparently so. But
That's why I weighed 300 pounds at one time.
the thing too is that her potato salad and her macaroni salad
Our
were just
potato
the same.
salad,
just the
macaroni
same.
salad, we're the same.
But
Just
I was going
great.
to say, we would go down. We lived in Portland, and they lived down in the Bay Area of California, and we would go down, to visit, and it was like you couldn't wait to get. It would be like little kids going to see Grandma. How excited they were because they knew Grandma was going to fix them something special. Well, this was Margie, his
Yeah.
mom. You couldn't wait to get to the house to see what she had made, and it was always. God, listen to us. Egg salad, tuna salad, macaroni salad, potato salad, stuffed eggs. I mean, it was like a heart attack in a refrigerator.
Her leftover meatloaf made phenomenal meatloaf sandwiches. Again, white bread, mayonnaise, salt and pepper,
Yeah.
and the meatloaf.
Terrible.
And we went down there one time. It was like a 10.5 hour drive
Yeah.
from Portland to Santa Rosa. And on the way back, she packed us 14 meatloaf sandwiches for the trip for the
Imagine.
10.5 hour drive.
Truly.
So,
I said, what are you doing? Well, I don't want you to get hungry. Don't want me to get hungry.
my mother was a major food pusher.
Apparently so.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, you know I love
Do I
you.
have to be insulted
No,
anymore today?
You know I love you. Okay, I think we've got coffee cake, polenta, the Crystal's egg salad, which was absolutely amazing. And all we did was talk about food.
Yeah, but I'm about to do more cooking now that I've
I
seen
hope so.
Julia.
Judy and Julia.
Julie and
Julie and Julia. Oh, I love that
Yeah,
movie.
so-
I really, I don't know how many, I own it. And I don't know how many times we've
Yeah,
seen
I
that
don't know
film.
that I'm going to do any more elaborate ones. I'm not planning on boning a duck or anything, but well, I'll get in the kitchen a little more often.
You know, Lee, my niece, who I think the world of, you know how I talk about her. She's going to be 45 this year. OMG, can't believe it. She said today on the phone, I told her about the beef bourguignon, and I told her how complex it was. You know, she says stick with Italian because it's not that way, and she's right. Italian food's pretty. You know, I mean, there's some very gourmet
Speaking
Italian
of
food.
which,
What?
next week also,
Oh,
and we're
yes.
going to video it.
Yep,
We're going to make homemade pasta.
yep, we are.
Yeah.
We've got that beautiful cranking, and we are going to make pasta, and we're going to do it on camera. Now, let me
Yeah.
tell you, we've made pasta twice, probably, in the last 18, 20 years. But we're going to do it again, and it's going to be a winner.
Yeah. Our mistake was not cutting it.
Yeah, I think you're
Where,
right.
as I cranked it through, you had to run down 2 blocks to fold it into
Oh, we
the...
do. It's so like, okay, my love.
All right.
Anything else do you want to share? I've
I
got
don't
the
think
list
so.
taken care of. We're both well. Let's just
Yes,
we're
so
both
far
well.
so good.
We are adjusting and we're staying put and we're doing okay. There are good days. He's much more level, even keeled than I am. I have some real zingers, you know, where I'm like doing really well, and then like an hour later, it's like, you know, and I have to pull myself up and out of my, you know, and he helps. He gets all those bootstraps in mine and says, get up and keep moving forward. We're taking it a day at a time, and we're experiencing life as the best we can. We're healthy, we're safe, we're happy, and we hope you are too. Oh, we do.
Oh, yeah.
We love you guys, and we hope you're doing so well, and we hope that, you know, all of this will be worth it. After the fact, after we get over those mountains, you know, over those mountains, and we're going to see the sunshine, we're going to see the ocean,
Stay healthy
Stay
because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
and we're strong, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are, darn it all. All right, well, we hope to see you next week. Watch for those cooking videos; they should be a riot. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, we're not going to
We're not going to sugarcoat
preview
it.
these
No.
or anything. So you're going to get the bare thing. And if we mess up, we mess up.
That's it. Those are always the best.
Yep.
All right, take care, everybody.
Take
We'll see
care.
you soon.
Stay hydrated.
Bye bye.